Welcome to my sleep stories. I'm here to help you relax after a stressful day at work. The softest light of evening settles around you now, like a feather drifting down from a quiet skies. Wherever you are, the space feels gentle and welcoming, as if the air itself cradles you with care. A comfortable place awaits, perhaps a bed with pillows that hold you just so, or a chair that curves in all the right ways, or even a blanket spread across the floor where the world feels far away. You find this spot without hurry, letting your body ease into it, the surface beneath you yielding softly, like a cloud that knows your shape. Breathe in slowly now, drawing the cool air through your nose, feeling it flow gently into your chest, filling your lungs with a calm that spreads outward. The air tastes clean and fresh, carrying the faint sweetness of the day's end. Hold it for a moment, not tightly, just enough to notice the fullness, the quiet expansion within. Then exhale, letting the breath leave as a soft sigh, warm and unhurried, carrying away the little knots of the day's busyness. The tension slips from your shoulders, from your jaw, from places you didn't even know were holding on. Inhale again, cooler air sliding in like a gentle stream, nourishing every part of you. Exhale and feel the release, a wave of warmth flowing out, leaving lightness behind. Your body knows this rhythm, this easy dance of breath. Inhale, the air fills you, cool and soothing. Exhale, everything softens, melts a little more. With each breath, the day's echoes fade, like distant music growing quieter. The scalp at the top of your head begins to relax, the skin there smoothing out, as if a warm hand rests lightly upon it. The forehead unwinds, the tiny lines there easing away, becoming smooth and peaceful. Your eyes grow heavy in the gentlest way, eyelids softening, the muscles around them letting go, sinking into rest. The cheeks feel warm, the jaw loosens, the mouth rests closed or slightly open, whichever feels natural and calm. Now the shoulders drop, just a little, as if invisible weights have been lifted by kind hands. They settle lower, heavier yet lighter all at once. The arms following this gentle descent, the upper arms relax, the elbows soften, the forearms release any lingering hold. Hands open, palm up or down, fingers uncurling like petals in the evening light, the palms warm and still. The chest expands easily with each breath, the heart beating steadily beneath, a quiet drum of peace. The belly softens now, the muscles there melting, allowing the breath to deepen, to flow in and out like a tide on a serene shore. No effort, just smoothness, the breath steady and even, a rhythm that lulls everything around it. Down through the hips, the relaxation spreads, the pelvis settling into the support beneath. The thighs grow heavy, sinking gently. The knees loosen, the calves unwind, feet rest flat or curled as they wish, the ankles soft, the toes relaxing one by one, until the entire body feels like a warm pool of stillness. From the crown of your head to the soles of your feet, every part has softened, melted, become loose and calms, held by the gentle embrace of the place where you lie. The mind, too, begins to quiet. Thoughts drifting like leaves on a slow river, not rushing, not clinging. They pass by, soft and unimportant, leaving space, a wide, open space where stillness gathers. Imagine now a quiet afternoon stretching before you, time flowing slowly, like honey from a jar, golden and unhurried. The light is warm but not bright. The air carries a hint of lavender or fresh linen, and everything moves at the pace of a heartbeat in rest. Your body breathes on its own now, deeply, evenly, each inhale bringing calm, each exhale releasing more into this peaceful flow. The world outside fades to a whisper, and here, in this moment, only softness remains, wrapping you like the coziest blanket, inviting you deeper into tranquility. Breathe in, feel the coolness fill you completely. Breathe out, let warmth settle over you like a sigh. The scalp tingles faintly with release, the forehead smooth as polished stone, eyes closed, heavy and content, seeing only the gentle dark behind lids, shoulders rounded softly, arms limp at your sides, hands open and receiving nothing but peace, belly rising and falling, a gentle wave, legs heavy, feet anchored yet floating in comfort. The mind stills further, like a pond after rain, ripples fading to glass. Time slows, the afternoon endless, the air thick with quiet. Inhale the serenity, exhale any last whisper of the day. You are held, you are safe, you are drifting toward that quiet place where everything is gentle and whole. Morning arrives like a slow opening flower, petals of pale gold unfurling across the old stone streets. The cobblestones still hold the cool memory of last night's rain, their surfaces shimmering faintly where puddles linger in the crevices. A quiet man walks here, his steps measured and unhurried, the soft leather of his shoes whispering against the stones. He carries a cloth bag over one shoulder, the fabric worn to a gentle softness from years of use, its folds holding the faint scent of old paper and cedar. His name is Alias, though few use it. To most, he is simply the man who loves books, who seeks the small corners of the world where stories breathe quietly. The air around him is kind, laced with the earthy sweetness of rain-soaked earth and the warm, nutty aroma drifting from a nearby cafe. Steam curls from the open doorway, carrying notes of roasted beans and fresh milk, mingling with the crispness of the morning. Elias breathes it in, his chest rising slowly, a small smile touching the corners of his mouth. His eyes, the color of weathered oak, scan the street with a gentle curiosity, not searching for anything in particular, only open to what the day might offer. The sunlight spills across his path, painting the stones in soft hues of amber and rose, warming the sleeves of his linen shirt. Ahead, a wooden sign sways lightly in the breeze, its letters carved in a flowing script. Old Book Repair Shop. The paint has faded to a mellow cream, the edges softened by time and weather. Yet the words remain clear, inviting. Elias pauses, his fingers brushing the hem of his bag, feeling the familiar weight of a few volumes tucked inside. The shop has been here longer than he can remember, a sanctuary of sorts, where worn pages find new life and stories are cradled back into wholeness. He feels a quiet tug in his chest, the kind of warmth that comes from returning to a place that knows you. The door is heavy oak, its grain polished by countless hands. Elias pushes it open, and a small brass bell chimes above, its tone clear and lingering, like a single note held in a quiet room. The scent inside wraps around him at once, aged paper, faint traces of glue, the subtle sweetness of polished wood. It is a smell that settles deep in the lungs, comforting, like the embrace of an old friend. Shelves line the walls, rising to the ceiling, each one crowded with books in various states of repair. Some stand proud, their spines newly mended. Others lean gently, waiting their turn. Dust motes drift in the slanted light, catching the sun like tiny stars. Behind a cluttered desk, the shopkeeper looks up. He is an elderly man with silver hair that falls in soft waves, his eyes bright behind wire-rimmed glasses. His hands, though lined with age, move with a steady grace, holding a thin brush poised over a torn page. Elias, he says, his voice low and warm, like tea steeped just long enough. The morning finds you well, I hope. Elias nods, setting his bag down with care. It does. Samuel, the rain left the air clean, and the streets are quiet today. His words come slowly, each one shaped with the same deliberation he gives to turning a page. Samuel chuckles, a sound like dry leaves rustling in a gentle breeze. Quiet is good for the soul and for books. Too, they speak louder when the world hushes. He gestures to the shelves with his brush, a bead of glue glistening at its tip. Something calls to you today. I imagine. Always. Elias replies, his smile deepening. He steps further into the shop, his fingers trailing lightly over the spines of books nearest him. The leather is cool and smooth, some cracked with age, others soft as cloth. Each one seems to hum faintly, holding stories that have waited patiently for someone to listen. The floorboards creak beneath his weight, a familiar sound that feels like a greeting. Outside, the cafe's aroma drifts in through the open window, blending with the shop's own perfume, creating a tapestry of scents that soothes the senses. Samuel returns to his works, his movements unhurried. He lays a strip of thin paper over the tear, smoothing it with the side of his hand, the glue spreading in a translucent sheen. This one's from a child's primer, he murmurs, not looking up. The corner was loved clean off, little fingers, I suppose, but it'll hold now. Elias watches, his gaze soft. There's care in that, he says, giving it another chance to be held, to be read, and to be loved again. Samuel adds, his eyes crinkling at the corners. Their voices weave together, low and steady, filling the space without crowding it. The clock on the wall ticks softly, its pendulum swinging in a lazy arc, marking time that feels endless here. Elias moves deeper among the shelves, his touch light, reverent. The books seem to lean toward him, their colors muted but rich, faded greens, deep burgundies, soft golds. One volume catches his eye, its cover embossed with the dreaming moons, the edges worn to a velvety nap. He lifts it gently, the weight familiar in his hands, the pages yellowed but intact. The scent rises stronger here, a mix of ink and time, soothing as a lullaby. Samuel glances over, his brush pausing. "That one's been waiting," he says. "Came in last week, wrapped in brown paper, no note, just left on the step. Dreams. It's about funny how they find us when we need them." Elias opens the cover, the paper crisp yet yielding, the words inside small and elegant. "It feels kind," he says, his voice barely above a whisper. The sunlight shifts, spilling across the page, gilding the letters in a warm glow. The moment holds, suspended like a breath before sleep. Elias carries the dream book to a low table near the window, where the light pools in a soft, honeyed circle. The wicker chair waits there, its cushions faded to the color of late summer wheat, holding the faint imprint of many quiet sittings. He lowers himself slowly, the chair sighing beneath him like an old friend settling in for a long talk. The book rests on his lap, its cover warm from the sun, the embossed moon catching the light in a gentle shimmer. Around him, the shop breathes in its own rhythm, the tick of the clock, the occasional creak of wood expanding in the warmth, the distant murmur of the street softened to a lullaby. Samuel hums under his breath as he works, a tune without words, rising and falling like a breeze through tall grass. The glue pot on his desk releases a faint, sweet steam that drifts across the room, mingling with the scent of paper and the lingering trace of coffee from outside. Elias opens the book again, his fingers moving with the same care one might use to lift a sleeping bird. The pages part easily, their edges feathered from years of turning, and the ink inside has softened to a sepia warmth. Words appear in delicate curls, speaking of meadows where time forgets to pass, of rivers that sing in whispers, of clouds shaped like forgotten memories. He reads a line aloud, his voice low, almost part of the air itself. In the hush between heartbeats, the world folds itself small enough to fit inside a single breath. The words settle around him, light as thistle down. Samuel pauses, brush in hand, and nods. Pretty thought, he says. Makes you wonder who needed to hear it first. Elias smiles, turning another page. The paper is thin, almost translucent, and the sunlight glows through it, turning the text into a golden lattice. His thumb brushes the corner, feeling the gentle roughness, the tiny fibers that have held stories for decades. Outside, a sparrow lands on the sill, its feathers ruffled by the breeze, and tilts its head as if listening. The shop's cat, a soft gray creature named Clover, pads across the floor, her paws soundless on the worn rug. She circles Elias's ankles once, twice, then leaps lightly onto the arm of the chair, curling her tail around her paws. Her breathing is a tiny bellows, steady and warm against his sleeve. Afternoon. Clover, Elias murmurs. The cat blinks slowly, golden eyes half closed, and begins to purr, a low, continuous vibration that travels through the wood of the chair and into his bones. Samuel chuckles from his desk. She's decided you're part of the furniture now. Best not to argue. The light shifts, lengthening across the floorboards, painting long ellipses of gold. Elias reads on, not hurried, letting each sentence drift into him like scent. The book speaks of a library built inside a walnut shell, of ink made from moonlight, of a traveler who walks so slowly that flowers bloom in his footprints. The images settle in his mind, soft and weightless, overlapping with the shop around him. The shelves become the walnut library. The dust motes the moonlight ink. Samuel's careful hands, the traveler's gentle steps. The boundaries blur in the kindest way, until the room itself feels like a page being turned. Samuel sets his brush down and stretches, joints popping softly. He rises, moving with the unhurried grace of someone who has never needed to rush, and lifts a kettle from a small stove in the corner. Water sighs as it heats, a gentle conversation between metal and flame. Tease, he asks, though it is more statement than question. Elias nods, closing the book for a moment, resting it against his chest. The cover is warm now, almost alive, pulsing faintly with the cat's purr. The kettle whispers, then sings a low note. Samuel pours into 2 chipped cups, the liquid the color of autumn leaves. Steam rises in delicate spirals, carrying the scent of chamomile and something faintly spicy, perhaps a single clove floating at the bottom. He carries 1 cup to Elias, setting it on the table beside the chair. Their fingers brush as the saucer changes hands. A fleeting warmth. Drink slow. Samuel says, let it settle where the day left its little knots. Elias lifts the cup, the porcelain thin and comforting against his palms. The first sip is almost too hot, then perfect, spreading through his chest like sunlight through leaves. Clover shifts, resettling her head on his knee, her warmth seeping through the fabric of his trousers. The tea tastes of fields he has never seen, of evenings spent watching clouds drift. He exhales, a sound barely audible, and feels the last faint tension in his shoulders dissolve. Samuel returns to his desk, but instead of resuming work, he simply sits, hands folded, gazing out the window. The street beyond is quiet. A woman passes with a basket of bread, her shadow stretching long and soft. The sparrow takes flight, wings whispering. Inside, the only move is the slow drift of steam, the gentle rise and fall of Clover's sides, the unhurried turning of a page as Elias opens the book once more. Time feels thick here, like syrup, sweet and slow. The clock ticks, but its sound is muffled, as if wrapped in wool. Another page. Dreams are patient gardeners. They wait for the heart to become good soil. Elias reads it softly, and Samuel echoes the last words under his breath. A quiet harmony. The moment holds, suspended in the golden air, until Clover's purr deepens and the tea cools to the perfect temperature for another sip. Outside, the light begins to tilt toward afternoon, but inside the shop, everything remains poised in gentle balance. A small world turning at the speed of a resting heartbeat. The afternoon gathers itself around Elias like a quilt stitched from light and quiet. Sunlight, now softer, slants through the tall window in a single, unbroken ribbon, resting across the open page of the dream book. The words there glow faintly, as if the paper itself has absorbed the day's warmth and is breathing it back. Elias's fingers rest on the margin, not turning, not needing to. The story has settled inside him, a gentle weight behind his ribs. Clover's head is heavy on his knee, her ears twitching once at some distant dream, then stilling again. The purr has slowed to a low, steady hum, like a far-off river. Samuel has left his desk. He stands near the shelves, one hand trailing along a row of books, not choosing, only touching, as though greeting old companions. The kettle has cooled. The tea in Elias's cup is half gone, its surface smooth and reflective, holding a tiny image of the ceiling beams. Steam no longer rises, but the scent lingers, chamomile, clove, and the faint sweetness of the shop's own air. Outside, a breeze stirs the leaves of a potted geranium on the sill. The petals tremble, releasing a whisper of green. Elias closes his eyes for a moment. The darkness behind his lids is warm, not empty. He feels the chair beneath him, the way the wicker curves to hold his back. the cushion yielding just enough. The book on his lap is a quiet presence, its cover soft against his shirt. Clover shifts, her paw kneading once, twice, then settling. The sound of her breathing matches his own, slow, even, unhurried. In, out, the rhythm of the shop itself. Samuel speaks, his voice drifting across the room like a leaf on water. Sometimes I think the books rest better when someone simply sits with them. He does not turn, but Elias hears the smile in the words. No need to read every line. Just be. Elias opens his eyes. The light has shifted again. The ribbon across the page is wider now, touching the edge of the table, the rim of the teacup. They feel it. He answers, his own voice low, almost part of the purr. The ones that have waited longest, they lean in when you stay. Samuel nods, still facing the shelves. His fingers pause on a small volume, bound in faded green. This one came from a house by the river. The owner said it had been on a nightstand for 30 years, opened only at bedtime. The pages smell of sleep, don't they? He lifts it gently, inhales, then sets it back with care. Some stories are lullabies in disguise. The clock ticks, but the sound is distant, muffled by the thick air of the shop. Dust motes drift downward, slow as snow in summer. Elias lifts the cup, finishes the tea in one quiet swallow. The liquid is lukewarm now, perfect, sliding down like a secret shared. He sets the cup aside, the saucer making the softest clink against wood. Clover sighs, a small, contented sound, and tucks her nose beneath her tail. Silence pools, deep and kind. It is not empty, it is full of small things. The faint creak of the chair as Elias breathes, the brush of Clover's fur against his wrist, the way the sunlight warms the back of his hand. The geranium's leaves rustle again, though the breeze has stilled. Perhaps the plant dreams too. Samuel returns to his desk, but does not sit. He stands, hands resting on the worn surface, gazing out at the street where shadows lengthen like fingers reaching for evening. Elias lets his head rest against the chair's high back. The wicker's cool now, a gentle contrast to the warmth on his skin. His eyelids grow heavy, not with sleep yet, but with the pleasant weight of stillness. The dream book lies closed on his lap, its moon embossed, catching a final glint of sun. He feels the shop around him, the shelves rising like quiet cliffs, the scent of paper and glue and tea weaving together, the soft breathing of cat and clock and man. Time has folded itself small, a single breath held in the palm of the afternoon. Samuel's voice comes again, softer than before, almost a thought aloud. When dusk comes, the light turns lavender. The books like that color best. It makes them remember night skies. He does not expect an answer, and none is needed. The words settle, featherlight. Elias's hand moves, slow as drifting, to rest on Clover's back. Her fur is warm, silky, rising and falling beneath his palms. The purr deepens, a vibration that travels up his arm and into his chest, syncing with his heartbeat. In, out, the rhythm is everywhere now. In the cat, in the light, in the quiet ticking, in the slow bloom of peace that fills every corner of the shop. The world beyond the window is a watercolor blur, stone streets, soft shadows, the faint silhouette of the cafe sign swaying. Inside, everything is held in perfect balance, a bubble of calm floating on the day's gentle current. The sunlight fades to a tender gold, then to the promised lavender. The geranium's petals glow faintly, as if lit from within. Elias's eyes close again, and this time they stay closed. The dream book is a quiet weight, Clover a warm anchor, Samuel a steady presence across the room. The shop breathes with them, in and out, slow and sure. Nothing moves, yet everything is in motion. The soft turning of light, the gentle drift of scent, the unhurried passage of a moment that asks nothing, gives everything. Dusk arrives on the quietest feet, slipping through the window like a silk scarf drawn across the day. The lavender light Samuel spoke of settles over the shop, softening every edge, turning the spines of books into gentle silhouettes. Elias opens his eyes slowly, as if waking from a dream that has not yet ended. The dream book rests closed on his lap, its moon now a faint silver in the dimming glow. Clover stretches, one paw extending, then curls tighter, her warmth a steady comfort against his leg. The air has cooled just enough to carry the evening's first breath, laced with the distant scent of night-blooming flowers from a garden down the street. Samuel moves behind the desk, his shadow long and soft on the floorboards. He lifts a length of brown paper, crisp yet pliable, and wraps the dream book with the same care he gives to mending torn pages. The paper folds neatly, corners tucked, a piece of twine tied in a loose bow. for the walk home, he says, handing it to Elias. Their fingers brush again, the exchange wordless but warm. Let it travel with you gently. Elias stands, the chair creaking a farewell. His legs feel rested, heavy with peace rather than fatigue. The wrapped book fits perfectly under his arm, its weight a quiet promise. Clover leaps down, circles once, then pads to her cushion near the stove, where embers of the day's small fire glow faintly. Good night, Clover, Elias murmurs. The cat's tail flicks, a slow wave. The bell chimes as he opens the door, softer now in the evening hush. The stone street outside has emptied. Only a single lantern flickers at the corner, its flame steady in the still air. Elias steps onto the cobblestones, the coolness rising through his soles, grounding him. The scent of paper lingers on his clothes, mingling with the evening's own perfume, damp earth, distant jasmine, the faint sweetness of the cafe's last brew. His footsteps are slow, each one placed with the same deliberation he uses when turning a page. The wrapped book rests against his chest, close to his heart. Behind him, the shop's window glows amber for a moment longer, then dims as Samuel turns down the lamp. The sign sways once, settles. Ahead, the street curves gently, leading toward home. Though home feels less a place now than a feeling, the calm that has followed him out of the shop, wrapping around his shoulders like the softest shawl. The sky above is deepening to indigo, the first star appearing, small and steady. Elias breathes it in, the cool night air filling his lungs, then releases it in a slow, warm cloud that drifts away. The cobblestones are smooth underfoot, worn by countless quiet journeys. A breeze stirs, lifting the edge of his sleeve, carrying the scent of rain that will not fall tonight. Somewhere, a door closes softly. A dog barks once, far off. Then silence returns. Elias walks, the rhythm of his steps matching the gentle thud of his heart. The book is warm against him, its presence a quiet companion. He does not think of tomorrow or of the pages he will read later. He simply walks, held in the cradle of dusk. The street narrows, then opens to a small square where a fountain trickles, its water catching the starlight in tiny, trembling mirrors. Elias pauses, drawn by the sound, soft, continuous, like the shop's clock, but kinder. He stands at the edge, watching the ripples spread and fade. spread and fade. The wrapped book shifts slightly in his arms, as if settling deeper. A quiet happiness fills him, not bright, not loud, but steady, like the fountain's song. The day's small worries have slipped away, unnoticed, leaving only this walk, this night, this gentle fullness. He moves on, the square behind him, the path ahead shadowed by linden trees whose leaves whisper overhead. The air grows cooler, the scent of paper fading into the richer perfume of earth and night. His eyelids feel heavy now, not with tiredness, but with the pleasant weight of peace. Each breath is slower, deeper, the inhale drawing in the evening's calm, the exhale releasing the last faint echo of the day. The book is a soft weight, the twine brushing his fingers. Home is near, though it hardly matters. The walk itself is home tonight. The voice that has accompanied you now grows quieter, softer, like the fountain left behind. Inhale deeply, feel the cool night air fill you, gentle and kind. Exhale slowly, let warmth settle over you, wrapping you as the dusk wrapped Elias. Your body remembers the softness of the bed, the pillows, the blanket that waits. The mind drifts, light as the brown paper around the dream book, floating on the current of breath. In, out, slower now. Each cycle a step further from the day, closer to the quiet fields of sleep. Elias reaches his door, the key turning with a familiar click. Inside, the rooms are dim, welcoming. He sets the book on a small table, the paper rustling once, then still. The night settles around him. Around you, inhale. The scent of paper and evening lingers. Exhale, everything softens, melts. The world folds small, fitting inside a single breath, as the dream book promised. Let your thoughts drift like Elias walking away from the shopping, stepping peacefully into the world of dreams. The fountain's song fades, the starlight dims, the blanket rises to meet you. Sleep comes now, gentle, warm, complete.